Shalom, shalom, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast, More Grace. Whether you are a newcomer or a regular listener, we are here to empower, equip, and to encourage you to reach new heights in fulfilling God's purpose for your life. And today we're going to dive right into an amazing and a powerful topic, kingdom leadership. Walking in authority and humility. You see, we all want to be leaders, right? Whether it is in our home or our workplace, our community, we all called to lead in some way. But there's something special about kingdom leadership. The kind of leadership that isn't just about titles or power, but it's about serving others and walking with the heart filled with authority and humility. You see, in this video, we're going to explore how and what it means to be led like Christ. Strong in authority, but humble in heart. If you already, let me say it like this. If you're ready to grow in your leadership, then stick around. So let's get started. First, let's break down the two big words in this topic today: authority and humility. You see, these might seem like opposite, but actually they're two sides of the same coin, which it comes to kingdom leadership. Let's deal with authority. You see, authority does not mean ruling with an iron fist or bossing people around. No. Kingdom authority comes from God. It is the power that comes from knowing who you are in Him. It is not about being over people. It's about leading people, guiding them, teaching them, inspiring them towards a better future. And to take hold of the plan of God that He will for their life. In John the 13th chapter, verse 15, it tells us that I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. So kingdom leadership is not mysterious. It's about following God's plan just as Christ and His disciples did. You see, some people, however, adopt the attitude that I'm going to do my own thing. And they fail to recognize that Christ's kingdom operates under spiritual laws and regulations. So to exercise uncommon success, effortless victories, we must adhere to these principles. Let's take Jesus, for example. He was never afraid to tell the truth. He had authority over sickness, over nature, over spiritual forces. People were amazed by the authority that he spoke and acted upon. But here's the key. He never used that authority to dominate or to control others. His authority was always about bringing people into liberation, into healing, and into relationship with God. So if authority is about leading people towards freedom, humility is about serving them along the way. Now, humility is not weakness. You see, many think that I'll be weak if I humble myself. You see, humility doesn't mean being a doormat and letting people walk all over you. It's about understanding your place in the bigger picture. It's about putting others first, being teachable, recognizing that we don't know everything. You know, in First Peter, the 5th chapter, verse 3 and 4, it tells us very clearly, not lording it over those entrust to you, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd appears, you will you will receive the crown of glory that will never fade away. So Jesus shows us the ultimate example of humility. Now think about it. Our eternal King, the one who created everything, washed his disciple feet. He put himself in the position of a servant. That's kingdom humility. Knowing who you are and still choose to serve others. So when we embrace humility, we avoid the mindset that I'm higher than I ought. You know, that mindset that you think you're higher than you should. To touch the King's heart, we must love people, share his love with everyone we meet, rather than looking down on those who lack understanding and resources. Upholding his divine commands and living them out is essential to pleasing God in all that we do. Remember, the kingdom life is a lifestyle. It is not a task that we perform twice a week. So how do these two things, the authority and humility, work together in kingdom leadership? Here's the thing. When you walk in authority, but in humility, you have the power to lead effectively and with integrity. And so you don't walk around just with a jacked up mind and trying to do what you want and say, God, hide it from. Because this journey of life and in kingdom leadership is too costly for us to jack up, mess up, because we might be leaving some of the oil behind that the people need. Or your prophetic assignment need. You see, people respect you because they see that you are not using your position for personal gain, but for the greater good. And that's powerful. Let's take a quick look at 3 key principles for walking in both authority and humility. Number 1, know your identity in Christ. You see, when you know who you are, you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. You lead with confidence, but you also know that you are not above anybody else. Number 2, serve others first. Authentic leadership is always about serving. And when you put others' needs first, you gain their trust and respect, and you set an example of selflessness. And the third one is lead with love. You see, everything Jesus did was motivated by love. When you lead with love and compassion, people will follow not just because of your position, because they see your heart. So kingdom leadership is not a demand of respect or control. It's about knowing your authority comes from God and using it to serve and to lift up others and to lead with humility. You see, when we balance authority and humility, we are leading in a way that is reflection of Jesus. Powerful, but yet tender. Strong, but yet gentle. All right. I want to hear from you. What's one area in your life where you feel God is calling you to grow in his leadership or grow in your leadership. You know, the one that he called you out. He gave you a commission. And the other question is it through walking in more authority or maybe showing more humility? I want you to drop a comment below. And let's chat about this. And if this video encouraged you, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Share it with somebody who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this. Until the next time, remember, authentic leadership comes from walking in both authority and humility. Keep leading with love. And I'll see you at the next video. Let's go deeper, let's go wider, and let's go higher in fulfilling the plan of God. And also, most of all, let's depopulate hell and overpopulate heaven for our King's glory. Be amazing. And let the amazing love of God work on the inside and show up on the outside, and that it will start a revival of the love of God everywhere you go. Until the next time, again, be amazing and show the amazing love of our eternal God. Love you all. God bless you.